Hey guys, it's Comic-Con time again. Here's a little video of us nerding out and cosplaying and having some fun with our geeky brethren. We live about 2.5 hours from Birmingham, so we always try and make the most out of the day by getting priority entry tickets and making sure we set off at stupid o'clock in the morning. Needless to say, I did not appreciate waking up at 6:30 in the morning. I don't even get up that early for work, but hey, it was for a good cause, so we donned our cosplays and ventured out bleary-eyed into the cold, dark, freezing morning like a band of intrepid, ridiculously dressed explorers. We definitely attracted some strange looks as we made our merry way down the motorway, especially when we made a snack stop at Tesco's while wearing our cosplays. But screw you normal people, we're having more fun than you. So after playing follow the leader the whole way down, we finally made it to the NEC and started our next epic journey. The walk from the car park to the building. When someone suggests walking instead of taking the free bus, prepare yourself, because it always takes longer than you think. But we forged ahead until we finally made it through those glorious doors and beheld the sight of the massive queue of general admission people. Yeah, it really pays to get priority entry tickets because we walked straight in and within moments our Comic-Con adventure officially began. First of all, here are some pictures of our cosplays. I went as Gaara from the Naruto anime and I was pretty pleased with the way it came out because it was my first time cosplaying as Gaara, but quite a few people asked for pictures and said I made a good Gaara, so I guess I did an okay job. Rob and Katie went as Soul and Maka from the Soul Eater anime, which you may recognise from the band's video for our cover of This Is Halloween, and the coloured contact lenses looked super cool. Here's Steve in his trademark Vocaloid Len cosplay looking extra cute as always. And here's our friend Anthony as May Hughes from the Full Metal Alchemist anime, and he had it dead easy because his face is his cosplay. How similar is that? Anyway, moving on. My bandmates and I have been to MTM Comic Con in Birmingham before, and the thing that always sticks out to me is that it's always more crowded than other cons, but that just means it's packed with more cool cosplayers and potential new friends. As always, there was a ton of awesome merchandise which filled us with an overwhelming urge to buy it all, but I managed to be somewhat sensible this time and not bankrupt myself. And of course, we took some great pictures with some fellow cosplayers, including this cute kid Kakashi I kept seeing everywhere, and a group of really well-dressed Naruto Akatsuki members. There were a lot of really awesome people around, although it made me laugh seeing this Bane and Joker just casually having a discussion.
Yes, when I'm not terrorizing Gotham, I like to go to conventions and enjoy the frolicking children dressed in generic Spider-Man costumes.
Also, I had a moment where I completely forgot I was recording and accidentally filmed several minutes of people's butts. Anyway, we figured while we were there we could do a bit of busking to promote the band. Special shout out to the Kurashitsuji group who danced along with us while we did caramel dancing, and to everyone who took a card. We've started handing out these cards with all our details on, so if anyone sees us at con, or anywhere else for that matter, come grab one off us. They also had celebrity panels at the con, including a Red Dwarf one featuring Danny John Jules who plays Kat, Robert Llewellyn who plays Crichton, Chris Barry who plays Rimmer, and Hattie Hayridge who plays Holly. But among the other celebrities there, the star of the show, as always, was Vic Magnan. If you don't know who Vic Magnan is, it doesn't matter. If you meet him once, you will totally fall in love with him. He's the funniest and sweetest guy ever. We love him. As usual, he signed 1 million autographs and did a question and answer show in the big inflatable tent, which was awesome, but what happened after that, we were not prepared for. While we were walking around, giving little acoustic performances, hoping to attract some potential new fans, one of us jokingly suggested that we should go up to Vic Magnan and serenade him with a song from one of the animes he's worked on. Haha, very funny, let's get on with our lives. But when we walked up to the signing booth, Vic Magnan was just sitting there, alone, with no queue of fans waiting for autographs, just sitting there like a big beacon of light glowing up the room. And we thought, you know what? I'm gonna take that. What's the worst that can happen? He tells us to go away because he's a very busy man. Totally understandable. He didn't tell us to go away. We told him about the band and what we wanted to achieve, and then we gave an acoustic performance of Guilty Beauty Love from the Ouran High School Host Club anime, which as fans will know, he did voice acting for. He stood up and listened closely and sang harmonies with us, and it was so glorious. We were all so spellbound. that no one thought to pick up a camera and film it. I appreciate that some of you might not believe that it happened, because why wouldn't someone film that? But we were all just so happily freaking out, we were lost in the moment and no one filmed it, but it freaking happened and it was amazing. He was so nice about it. He didn't just smile and nod out of politeness, he visibly enjoyed it, he hugged us all, he was drumming on the table and singing along, and then he took our business card and just floated away across the room on the spangly cloud of majesticness that always surrounds Vic Magnan. He made our day, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I'm gonna stop fangirling now and move on. Finally, let's have a look at some of the awesome things I bought. I got some kawaii bow clips, a Naruto Gamma-chan purse, and Steve was nice enough to buy me a Naruto plushie as an early Christmas present, because, you know, having Gaara and Kakashi just isn't enough. I finally got my hands on a copy of Bishi Bashi Special, which I've been looking for a long time, and some chopsticks, because I broke my favourite pair a few months ago, and these ones have really nice tigers and koi carp on them. And that just about wraps up our Comic-Con adventure, but there'll be plenty more, because it's one of the best days out ever. Have a nice day, and don't forget to check out our band, links in the description. See you later! This sums up my feelings towards Sasuke in one gesture.